Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Clutz.
And we're back to watch some Breaking Bad.
Mending good.
But there should be a sequel. Breaking Bad. It's been a while. On the last cycle of videos, we didn't actually... This would have been like, we would have watched every episode, but we didn't get around to it. So, here we are. Last time was Mars. That we've learnt about how they purchased the RV.
Yes.
The laundromat was shown off with the lab. So... And then Jesse tried to make a deal with him, and then he was like, actually, you're out. You're never going to make meth in this town ever again.
And all his stuff disappears from his house, doesn't it?
Yes, Walt's house, you mean. Yeah, and he signed the divorce.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. So, yeah. My favourite bit was Saul Goodman negotiating a price with him.
Yeah.
He's like 10. He's like lowered it down.
Jesse in the background, like...
It was just Walt went to leave and it's like, 5, fine. It's cool. Yeah. This is Season 3, Episode 6, Sunset.
Ooh.
Lovely. It's just going to be a lovely sunset. This aired on the 25th of April, 2010. This was directed by John Shiban and written by John Shiban. So we've seen this person before. Yeah, he's written or directed before, definitely. I recognise the name. So, yeah. What do you expect from this one? What do you think's going to happen?
I guess we'll see the aftermath of the divorce, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Is Walt going to get back to cooking?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because a man does what he has to do for his family, because he is a man.
I feel like this series is so hard to tell what's happening.
Yeah.
Because...
I mean, there was a blaming plane crash at the end of Season 2, and you're like, what? I was talking about this to my friend last night on PlayStation chat, and then he's like, I completely forgot about the plane crash. I was like, yeah, it's bad. So,
I think it's because it can focus... Either way, I feel like episodes have all the story in, or they have episodes that focus on a certain bit of the story.
Oh, they're building up those characters slowly, surely. Yeah,
you don't always get other bits of the...
Yeah, but there we go. Did you know what to expect then? You don't... What do you want to see?
I want to see Walt cooking again.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see if that happens.
In a little chef apron. And a little chef hat.
Yeah.
And that is all.
Just cooking pies.
With his bare butt.
Yeah, oh, okay. Anyway, we shall get on with it. Full reaction is in the description. Need your own... There's a link in the description to go to full reaction, but you need your own copy to watch along. That's what I was trying to say. Otherwise, make sure to come back where we talk all about it. Let's do it. Let's go.
I want you to look in on Mrs. Pekatiwa. Her daughter hasn't heard from her in a while.
Oh, that's not good. Will do. She's just hiding in a bush. Surely.
It's going to be like a drug house. It's like a lovely house. Wait, is that drink hot?
Yeah, there's steam coming off of it.
Is this where they... Is this where the shrine was?
It's a horror film. No, I don't think this is where the shrine was. No. I don't think that is her clothing.
No.
This is really creepy.
It is.
It's eerie.
Please don't tell me Miss... I can't...
Pekatiwa.
It's in there.
Something or someone is in there. Or behind there. Oh no.
Why isn't he calling it in?
He's got it under control.
He's trying to get back to the car.
Yeah, he's getting back to the car. There you go. Oh, he's getting the big guns.
Johnny, Jesus, we got a homicide.
Come again?
Miss Pekatiwa, she's dead. I need some backup out here.
Okay, on their way.
There'll be 7 hours.
Is the sun setting?
Show yourself. Right now!
Yeah, it is setting.
Maybe there's going to be a standoff here till sunset.
Yeah.
I said down! On your knees! Down! De rodillas!
Stalling for time.
Wow.
I was going to say it before we filmed in the intro. I was like, will we get more of the twins? And I honestly didn't know. But I'm glad I didn't.
It's a lovely painting.
It's beautiful. Memories of meth cooking. That's what it's called.
Any thought about how we're going to approach this with Walter Jr.?
Wait, she's crying. She fucking wanted it.
He sees your unhappiness.
My completely clear blue sky unhappiness, childcare, transportation, food, clothing.
That's right. All
Making us accessories after the fact.
Oh, she learned a new thing.
paying our bills these last 6 months.
Already accessories.
I'll take it.
This one is the model, so...
Yeah, I like it. I'll take it as is. Name one thing in this world that is not negotiable.
The prices at Los Pollos Hermanos?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Now, select freezing mode.
What a double life to lead.
Yeah.
Boring. Oh!
Gotcha!
Yo, for real. This is all you.
If that bitch was any bigger, it'd be a Jolly Rancher.
My guess.
Oh, somebody smash it in the table. We'll just go.
Oh! Oh!
Is that really what happens?
Hey, stop marking on my foot.
That is exactly what happens.
I am Lord of the Dance! Shit.
Try that again.
It's not like just recreational.
They both want it out.
And trust me, it's not gonna be like it was.
Combo and all. Had a good thing going before we started pushing our luck.
Badger, go see Clovis. Get the RV in shape. Key in the ignition and it buzzes. Whatever.
Yeah.
Just have him put in one of those too.
Wise.
I like that. Learning from his mistakes. They're back in.
Nice. So I'm watching them.
We are. Because he saw the picture last time, didn't he?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Because he spoke to him.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's all, the dominoes are all falling into place. Hey. Oh. Oh, I could have that right now. Oh, he's going to cut so much crust off. Remember, he did this before. Fancy. You look confused. Why are you confused?
Is this how he masks working in the laundry place as a manager?
I don't know. He got the apartment, I guess.
He did.
That's great.
We'll talk about it.
Why? It's not like I get food.
Taking you to school to and from every day.
I gotta
Tape
stop
still
going
on
with
the
Lewis
car.
just because you're feeling guilty.
Life goes on.
Yeah.
I'm actually feeling very good about the future.
Very optimistic. Did they expect to chat or something? Because they never talk, so just intimidating
I
him
guess
or
they're
something.
just watching him.
Yeah.
They're back. I'm just wondering if we should maybe call the police or something.
They look so creepy.
I feel like they're crossing a line, aren't they?
They're trying to push his buttons, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's his first day at school.
It
He's got
is.
his lunch. Got a clean shirt. Such a cool place for a lab. What do you think's better, the RV or?
This is definitely more. They had a lot of troubles with the RV. However, I could see there being a problem if, like, the mechanism gets stuck and then
Yeah,
you
maybe.
can't get out.
Surely there's got to be a. Maybe there's not back entrance.
Hello there. Mr. White, I presume?
Hi, Neil Bedecker.
Who are you?
You're my new lab assistant.
Want to hear my qualifications? Resume. Here.
What?
Bachelor's degree from UNM, my master's from the University of Colorado.
Yeah.
Organic chemistry with a specialty.
Meth.
X-ray crystallography. I could talk about that for hours.
I would love to. A little pet project of mine. See, in my opinion, judge for yourself.
Wait, is he talking about tea?
My God, that is the best coffee I've ever tasted.
I think you need to hire him.
Butter and beans.
Why the hell are we making meth?
Just make coffee. I feel like you and Gail are gonna get on.
Yeah. Oh, look at him. It's like a little bromance starting, isn't it?
Yeah. One thing this show does is meth montages.
Wait, they're playing chess and coffee?
Yeah. Is
I
he
feel like
dreaming?
they're so much more on level with each other.
Is he dreaming?
Maybe he's dreaming. Oh, I thought they were dancing around them for a second there.
It's just a speed up. That is crazy. How cool. It's like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
It is.
Wow. That's just a far cry from the RV.
Is that one day?
I imagine so.
How you
Ended up here.
Still wondering how I...
That's what I was going to say.
Yes. There's crime, and then there's crime. If I'm not supplying it, they will get it somewhere else. At least with me, they're getting exactly what they pay for. No added toxins or adulterants.
Chili powder?
Yeah, I was doing it because it's all still magic.
It is magic.
What did he put in that coffee?
And all the while, I kept thinking about that great old Whitman poem. When I heard The Learned Astronomer, I wandered off by myself in the mystical, moist night air. Yes, I am a nerd. Thank you.
It's like a complete opposite of Jesse.
Yeah.
It's insane.
But then I feel like they're so much more well suited.
Huh?
They're more well suited together.
Yeah,
than...
yeah, it's crazy. I couldn't help but giggle halfway through his poem as well, because I was like, this is insane compared to Jesse.
Yeah.
That's why I giggled a little bit.
It's going to be Marie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Coming home? Can't you just arrest him? Make him tell you.
Until he actually leads me to it or does something, I'm stuck here, Marie.
I, for one, can think of someone who might know something. Possibly.
Who?
He's got the book. Whitman.
Back when we lost you, and I was trying to track you down to your former student, Jesse Pinkman. Now, you know, do you remember if this Pinkman kid ever had an RV? A recreational vehicle?
What is he going to say?
Type deal. Brown and beige.
Why?
Well, personally, of the opinion that graduated to selling crystal meth. Used it as
God.
Won't.
Oh my God.
So Walt's still got the burner phone, do you think?
Probably, yeah. Alright, must. That's gotta be him, right?
Yo. Mr. White.
Does not know what to do. I feel like he's gone from heaven to like hell.
Yeah.
This could be like the.
Is this a secure line?
Is this a secure? Yes, what's with the... Hey, hello to you, too.
We got a problem. A DEA problem.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's my brother-in-law. He knows about the RV. He knows it exists, and he's trying to find it. He has linked it to Jesse, and it's only a matter of time before he tracks it down, so...
So get rid of it. What are you doing sitting there talking to me for? Better yet, have Pinkman get rid of it, right? You don't go near it.
So he might have tapped the phones or bugged his house. It's RV size. Where do I go to make an RV disappear. I'm not David Copperfield.
What do I look like? The RV disposal people? Did you not plan for this contingency? Starship Enterprise had a self-destruct button. I'm just saying.
Okay, shut up.
I'm just saying, you know, invent a water-powered car, you know?
Is he still?
Be rolling.
Why is this out in the open?
Who the hell are you?
We'll wipe it clean and take it out to the desert. The Drug Enforcement Administration, you've heard of them, haven't you? I know you have. They know all about this RV, and they're trying to find it right now. I need your help, okay? If I go down, we all go down. Do you understand?
No guy that'll wipe this off the planet. No questions asked.
Ooh.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
They're gonna be us.
What about Jesse?
What about him?
Oh, he's gonna. Oh no!
Want to hear something weird?
Oh no!
This is
bingo. Oh my god! It's all like. That one phone call has triggered all this.
Yeah.
Man.
Excuse me, are you leaving?
What would you do if you saw them? They wouldn't give you their seat.
I wouldn't even.
Paying customers only.
Cynthia, it's okay. I'll handle this.
I love how his expression.
Tú sabes. Cuando baje el sol.
They said a word. 2 words.
Sunset.
Well, he said that. They said you know. Like, they never spoke, have they?
No.
Beyond recovery
I got
means...
it. It's going to be about yay big. Chinese standard at the patio furniture.
Be right behind you. I just need to...
Oh, reminisce.
Onions.
The hell you think you're doing? Huh? No, this is mine just as much as yours. You don't get a just.
He's like,
what?
He's here.
Who's here?
Oh God! You led him right to us.
I mean, was it him or was it Walt? Was it?
now just an awkward standoff. Wouldn't he have to get a warrant for that though?
I guess.
Took Badger's fault.
Technically, this is all Jesse's fault for giving meth to that girl at the petrol station.
Yeah.
Jesse Pinkman, you want to add resisting arrest? We'll add it. Let's get off my ass.
Haven't they hotwired that before? Do you think they could hotwire and just drive off?
What? Well, not open the curtains at the front.
You can't just break entry into a car.
I mean... If he finds something though, then it won't matter in the end, will it?
Yeah, but you could still...
Got a warrant? I'm the owner of this lot, which means you're trespassing on private property. Means you're trying to break it into. So I say again, you got a warrant?
Well, I don't need one if I've got probable cause, counselor.
It really relates to vehicles.
Round rubber things. Wheels.
This is a domicile, a residence. How do you know it runs? Fishing.
On private property.
Yeah.
See that holding up in a court of law.
Dang it. This guy knows his stuff.
Yeah. Look at these. What do those look like to you?
How could you have known that they were there before you took off the tapes?
How could you have known they were there before you took off the tape?
That's right. The cause needs to be readily apparent. Huh. Somebody in there.
This is my own private domicile and I will not be harassed. Bitch.
So good.
Fine. What you want?
It needs to be crushed right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna give him extra money.
Oh my. What a scene.
I say we just ram him. Yeah, he'd shoot me in the head. Please, tell me you got something.
Yeah, I got it. We need your help.
What is it?
So.
Is this Mr. Henry R. Schrader? Is your wife Marie Schrader?
Yes, why?
I'm sorry to inform you that your wife's been in an automobile accident. She's being airlifted to Los Ranchos Medical Center and should be arriving there shortly. You're gonna have to start paying me more.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
How low can he go? Just
so, right? No.
Wall. I mean,
No,
he's the one
he
who
just
came up
said-
with the idea.
He just said we
Probably.
need your help.
Yeah, but
Marie?
I'm just checking in. I'd love to have some idea of whether I should cook dinner or not. Hank.
Jesus, man.
It's like a whole new low. He's gonna be raging going back. Are we gonna see it? Nice.
What a great way to shoot that scene as well, with the muffled sound and then
Yeah.
the ringing and the cut. Yeah, that poor RV. We've had that since the beginning.
Yeah. Hey, Walt's got bigger and better things now, you know.
What about Jesse?
Ah, Jesse's fucked.
What do you think about that whole Marie thing then?
That was savage.
Pretty effed up, isn't it? That's happened to me before.
What, someone phoned you?
I'll talk about it later, but yeah. Damn, he was that close.
Yeah.
Everything's changing.
Is that Gus?
It looks like it might be.
No van a matar a Walter White.
Esperado suficiente.
Decisión, no la suya para hacer. ¿Por qué este hombre White? A su primo Tuco, ¿sí? Pero él no fue quien lo mató. No hubo otro hombre. Apretó el gatillo.
Pero Bolsa dice que la D está fuera del...
Al norte de la frontera es mi territorio. No puedo decir. Como muestra de respeto, digo que sí. El nombre es Hank Schrader.
Fucking hell. Jesus. Well.
Oh my god. So, that was episode 6, Sunset. What did you think of that?
Hank is not having a good time.
No, he's not. He seemed to be having a good time, and then it all flip-flopped on him.
I don't think he's been home in a while.
No, he's not. But, I mean, he got close to getting what he wanted, is what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes.
So he was very close, but...
It's at the end of his fingertips.
I think it was a very good episode. It's we were getting
We saw a lot of everything.
basically to the conclusion of the RV thing.
Yeah, we got divorce.
Yeah, we got
Drug making.
Yeah, we got the new drug making. We got more of the twins. We got cartel.
Cartel. I was
What
going to
you-
say Cartello. What the fuck's Cartello?
Dunno. Anyway, I really like this episode. We started off in the desert. A policeman driving
Yes.
along. Go check out old lady.
Yes.
Not been seen for a while.
Yeah.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
He's like, all right. Went and checked it out. Knocking on the door, nobody there.
2 shirts on the washing line.
Also looked in and saw...
Steaming cup of joes.
Yeah, so brand, like, it's just been made, so what's going on?
Yeah, then nobody was answering the doors at all.
Nope.
Then he had some flies, didn't he, which caught his attention.
Yes, we also got a cool shot, though, of inside, and you could see the picture of Heisenberg.
Yes.
Which we'd seen before.
Yes.
But obviously he couldn't see that. Yeah, so that gave it away. Did you think then...
Yeah, I was a bit like...
What did you think? Like,
I didn't know. Well, once we saw the shirts,
think...
I thought it would be the twins.
Yeah.
It's obviously 2 shirts, 2 twins.
Then you heard the flies, like you said. The creepy music came in. It was really eerie, this whole scene. Little old lady did. So he runs off with his gun to the thing, gets a shotgun, calls for backup. I do like my joke of, they'll be there in 7 hours. Like, how long till backup gets there?
Someone came out the door.
Yeah.
And then he's like, put your hands up.
Just very slowly.
With an apple.
It's like, on your knees.
And then
get on your
knees. But there's 2 of them.
We even saw, actually, sorry, I don't think I mentioned it, when he looked away from, when we saw the picture, he looked away, you saw a figure inside go past.
Oh, yeah.
But then obviously, you have this shot of him holding a shotgun up to him. In the background, you see the other one.
I thought it was an axe, but it's probably the thing in it.
The what?
Scythe? Maybe it was a scythe.
Why?
Because scythe is like the thing in it.
Thing?
On their little...
it might just be an axe. It could just be the axe.
Oh, no,
they had
we had a nice shiny axe, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was mentioning it was
like
a scythe because of on the little...
He ain't the Grim Reaper. The Twin Reaper.
Yeah,
he just so casually eats his apple while the other guy gets murdered. While the police officer gets murdered, it's crazy. There we go. I didn't think we'd get more. I was going to honestly ask beforehand. I was like, do you think we get more twins? But I'm glad, like I said, I didn't. So, but we cut to, we're looking at a picture of the desert.
Oh, yes.
And he gets a phone call.
Yeah.
From Skylar, who's acting... She seems very shocked about it. She's, like, crying, but she seems shocked. But it's kind of like, she's like, I can't believe you've done this. Why would you sign it? It's like... You wanted this.
The realization of what...
Yeah, it's hitting home. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she's like...
And he's like... I like how he was like... Pulled the photo. I was like, whatever. I'm done with this.
She asked about how would you think Walt would take it.
Yeah.
He's like, but you see how unhappy you are.
Yeah.
My unhappiness?
Yeah. She... Like, he's totally played this whole thing against her. Every step of the way it's played against her. Even when she's tried to... Yeah. It's not gone well for her at all. And it's still not going to go well. And like even in the thing, the divorce papers are saying how
child
support, transfer,
he's going to pay
all
for
that.
Everything.
She's like, no, I can't do that. I'll be accessory after the fact.
And he's like, who do you think has been paying the bills for the last 6 months? It's like, he's got a good point here.
Exactly. It's like, she's not really got a leg to stand on, I guess.
Yeah, and he's like, I will support my kids.
Bye bye. Hung up. That's all we got, Skylar. Literally all we saw of her.
Yeah.
Damn. Didn't think about it, but yeah.
But the picture was from an apartment, wasn't he? He was viewing an apartment.
I like how he took that phone call midway.
Yeah.
But the guy was obviously off checking if there's other apartments like it.
And then he's going to get a new apartment. There's 3 in the building that are available.
They're exactly
he's
like this.
I'll take this one.
He's like, this is just a show one?
Yeah, model one.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I want it exactly how it is.
Yeah, I like it exactly as it is.
What can you negotiate?
Name me something in the world that isn't negotiable.
Yeah.
Cut to Los Pollos Hermanos, where I said the prices of the chicken, probably. The twins have arrived. He's busy. Gus is busy teaching, like, how to clean a machine or something. It's quite funny. Like I said, it's quite a double life he's leading. Like, it's so mundane and boring. It's the perfect cover for what he does. But he obviously owns multiple businesses because he's got the laundry as well. So.
Yeah.
But the twins turn up and he doesn't look too happy now.
They're invading, aren't they? The thing is...
Loitering.
Yeah, loitering. Thing is, it's a double life, isn't it? And it's kind of like, you know what my business is.
Yeah.
It's on my terms. But when you bring it into your cover story, I guess.
Yeah, they're kind of invading it. Yeah, so that was that for
They
now.
just sit there.
Yeah. We cut to Badger. He's back in town.
Yes,
we haven't
they're
seen him for a long
Jesse's,
time.
aren't they?
Yeah, Badger even went to... We heard he went to Combo's funeral ages ago last season, but we haven't seen him since the Saul Goodman episode, Better Call Saul.
No.
Yeah. So it's been a while. But they're at Jesse's with Skinny Pete.
Yep. Just looking at some meth.
Big old crystal.
Yep.
Like, it's a Jolly Rancher or whatever he said.
He says try it, sort of thing.
Yeah, he's like, go on, go ahead,
He's
try
like,
it.
no, I don't want to. You're on rehab. It's not fair.
Yeah,
He's like, I can cook it and I can watch it. I just can't do it.
Yeah, it's fine. So he does it, and then...
Thing is, I was more reacting. So whenever
Rubber dance.
when anyone ever sniffs drugs, they're always like, "Whoa!" And I'm like,
think it's
"Is that the actual reaction?"
Probably.
Like, I don't know if it's just the movie reaction, like in real
Well,
life.
saying that, though...
do you
Yeah, but
instantly
saying what
do
I'm
that?
saying this, we've watched Mr. Robot, and in that he doesn't really react in a
No.
like over the top way, but he's not doing the same sort of thing.
No.
But I think that's maybe as well to emphasise how good what they're making is.
Yeah, maybe. But
Because
it
that's
is
the
a
point
common
of it.
thing even in movies where they sniff.
I imagine
stuff,
it's probably a realistic reaction.
Yeah, we need to find someone.
Kind of semi-realistic, I guess.
We
but
need to find someone.
we need to
that
do a test.
Sniffs meth and watch them. Do you know anyone?
Yeah, no, so I don't know. You.
No.
I'll saw you.
Yeah,
yeah,
then
so
he does a little dance, doesn't he?
like
Just as I go, does everyone react like that?
He
'Cause
gets
of
up
him
and
going-
dances.
Yeah, it was so well timed.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's great.
Just be like, oh.
Yeah. He's like, you mess up my floor. What are you doing? He's like, I'm the Lord of Dance. Good to have Badger back.
Yeah.
There we go. But yeah, so basically Jesse's trying to get them to be like, look,
Sell again.
we can sell again. And then Skinny Pete's like, look, I don't know, man, combo. And
Yeah.
they're
But they were
both a bit
saying
like,
about that they were going too far.
we got too greedy. We need to play it safe. Just do the, just do what we were doing before. We just need to make money.
Yeah,
That's
and then
it.
they were like, yeah, to be fair, we had a pretty good deal until we got greedy.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And
Meanwhile,
then they leave, don't they?
leave, and you're
And
like,
I'm like-
someone's watching them.
It was the camera angle that you're like, are we watching them through someone else's eyes of watching them? You know, just when you're like, wait a second, and Hank was...
Yeah, I say stalking. He was watching. Yeah. So yeah, Hank's watching.
Which is obviously because Combo's...
The RV. So and then he went
Mum
round to
was
Combo's,
there.
found the photo of Jesse,
Yeah.
so he's watching him. And then he's even like, as Badger's leaving, he's like, Brandon Mayhew, I know you.
Yeah. 'cause they
Albuquerque's a
caught him.
small old world. Yeah.
Yeah, they caught him with the blues.
Yeah. So.
And then Marie phones him and was like, are you coming home today?
It's like, look, I'm very important business.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've got to just watch and wait until he's like, and she's like, can't you just get it out of him and then like,
Yeah. He's
like,
like, no, I need probable cause or...
yeah, I need him to lead me to it. I don't know where he stores it, so I need him
Yeah.
to lead me to it, and then I can get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To which Marie says she doesn't want to bring up bad history.
Oh.
But...
Yes.
And then you're like, oh, what?
Yeah. I don't know if we got that bit yet, though. I think it cut. We went back to Hank later with the phone call. So it,
No, I think it.
No,
but
it definitely.
but then it ended there with her saying bad history, didn't it?
Possibly.
And then it cut to Frank doing the extra phone call.
No. Well, yeah, he hadn't called Walt yet, at
Yeah.
least. So, but anyway, it cut to Walt getting ready, basically, for his
Yes.
first day. He's making lunch. He's got a little bag. He's getting ready, and then he's waiting because he takes Walt Jr. to school
Yeah.
again. Walt Jr. is a bit, you know,
Shitty that he can't go with
Lewis. He's
Lewis.
like, yeah, he was so Walt was like, oh, this might
You'll
work
be
out better.
spending
I can see
more
you
time."
more, if not as much. I can take you to and from school every day. And he's like, what? So I can't go with Lewis now just because you feel guilty?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, well, I do feel guilty, but yeah. He's like, well, I feel good about the future, actually. I think things will work out well.
Yeah.
How well can it go in this universe, do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah. We cut back to Gus, and the twins are still there.
Yeah.
He gets in basically a new day, and they're still there. And she's like, should we call the police? And he's like, no, they're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
And they just kind of like look at him. Like I said, they're like
Yeah.
pushing these buttons. They're just staring really creepily.
Yes.
It's like the way they just look at it is so funny. But yeah. And then we go to the laundry. Yes. And he goes down to the lab. And we meet a new face. What was his name? Do you remember?
I feel like it began with G.
Gal.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Betticher, I think it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gal. We meet him. And he's a new lab assistant. What do you think of Gal?
He seems alright.
Seems like a lovely fellow.
He does. Very
He's gone to
educated,
university,
yeah.
he's studied, he's got degrees, he's done
Yeah.
everything. He's something in
Crystology.
crystal something or
Yeah.
other. And he's like, I could talk about that for hours. He's like, oh, I'd love to.
Yeah.
And then he's like, but first, I want to ask about this. What did you think it was?
I was a bit like, is this to do with the meth? I'm like, why are they drinking it? Like, this never ends well with them. And I was like, what is going on?
Coffee.
I thought it was tea to begin with.
Yeah, he's just got a little side project of coffee.
Coffee, yeah.
You're
Take
going to
away
learn
the
a thing or two
bitterness.
from him.
Oh, my coffee's not bitter.
You don't technically
Make the coffee.
make. But then again, he said, I don't know, it's
Yeah.
the beans and the grind.
Yeah, but
So-
I'm learning all that.
Yeah, so there you go. Pretty cool. You got something in common with Gal.
Yeah.
Now you just got to cook the meth.
I
So
don't think I'll go that far.
yeah, we get a very cool montage of them making meth.
Yeah.
We haven't had one for a little while. I think we have one of Jesse making it. I can't remember if we did or not, but yeah, we had a cool montage. Them like walk like oh, I haven't got my thing, but Gal's right there.
Yeah.
Doing something. Oh, Gal's right here to help
Yeah.
out. They're moving fast,
It
doing all the
looks
things.
so nice.
Playing chess. Yeah, it looked like candy, didn't it?
Yeah, like pure like sugar candy sheets.
Yeah. And they made trays and trays of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he even like it's the conversation between them as well. Gail is like asking why he does this, like 150 and then 90.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it does this. He's like, oh, to oxidize the blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
They're on path with each other.
Yeah, whereas you cut to him and Jesse talking about it, and he's
it's like a teacher and a
they're
student.
making the battery, remember? And he's
Yeah.
like, and you need wire, and he's like, no, copper, you idiot, Jesse.
So I mean, you get a really like
It's like a
teacher-student
complete-
relationship,
yeah.
and then you've got a like a professor.
This is
professor
more of a
relationship.
kind of a like a master at the craft and kind
a mentor,
of
like
yeah,
a mentoring sort of.
Yeah, it's a bit. They're both kind of experts in it, but
Yeah.
and then he talks about. Well, basically, Walt was saying how you don't strike me as a criminal, and I guess I
Yeah.
don't either. We're both wondering how we got here, and then do you remember what Gail was talking about with
Talking
being
about
a criminal?
something with like being an adult, and if you're consenting to paying for something, you
They're-
should be able to have what you want as an adult.
Yeah, and his argument was
And-
kind of like if they're not getting it from me, they're getting it from somewhere.
Well,
At least
that's
with
not
me,
pure and-
they're getting what they pay for.
Yeah.
And he said there's crime and then there's crime.
Yeah.
Whereas this is kind of like a
crime.
yeah. So whereas you could say someone out there murdering or thieving or
Yeah.
doing whatever directly, I guess they're indirectly hurting people. But you know, and then he said it reminded me of him of a Whitman.
Yeah.
Poem, and then he went off. It's when I heard the learned astronomer. Yeah, poem.
Yeah, let's not recite that.
No, but yeah, spoke about that, which is pretty interesting. But like I said, complete opposite of Jesse and Funyuns and whatever else what other nonsense did he do? I can't remember. He was always messing around.
Yeah.
Though. I'm trying to think of what else he did. But I can't chili powder, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. But there you go. Hank is still watching.
Yeah. This is
when.
Marie found.
Yes, yeah. And then so she was like, yeah, I seem to remember this. And then he called up. Well, Walt's there with a book. Did you see what it was?
Yeah. The book.
Whitman?
The book, yeah.
Reading poems, or reading his book. And he got a phone call from Hank.
Yes.
That phone call, oh man, this whole sequence from then onwards is insane.
When you went missing.
Yeah, I don't.
Tried to get hold of.
He's like, just cut to chase. It's fine. It's like I'm not like you may or not have done it.
Yeah,
I'm not like
because you got weed from Jesse.
I just need
like,
to
don't
know
if you did do it. You did do it.
As far as I'm concerned, he didn't blow it. It's like
Yeah. But do you
inhale it.
remember
That's
if
what
he
it's.
had an RV and you
And then
just
waltz.
saw?
Yeah. What do you think of this whole thing?
it makes sense. It was going to catch him up at
Yeah,
some point.
of course. Yeah, it had to. So it's interesting. I'm glad it's
Yeah.
finally catching up. But yeah. So he's like, I don't know. Well, he kind of asks why do you need to know or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I think he's using it as a rolling meth lab. We think he's advanced from weed to meth. And,
yeah.
And then it's all the pennies dropped. It's all yeah.
And then Walt goes to call Jesse, and then he's like, "Yeah, Mr. White," and then he just doesn't say anything.
Hangs up. Yeah.
He's like, "Oh."
What did you think at that point? I thought, like, because I don't remember it completely, I thought maybe it was like, I don't actually want to talk to Jesse, but
No, I
in
did
fact,
think-
it was like...
I think he didn't know what to say or something.
I think in the end, though, it's he didn't want to talk to him because he didn't know if he was being... Because he
Tapped,
knows he's being
yeah.
watched. He's like, has he been tapped? Like, who knows?
So then he calls Saul. And then
Saul's having a lovely
Yeah.
wobble, whatever he's doing. It's like, this is a secure
And
line.
Saul's like, why didn't you think this through? What is the contingency?
Yeah, we got a DEA problem, RV, and he's like, it's got all my fingerprints over it, I need to get rid of it. He's like, did you have a contingency? It's like, no. It's like, what you need to plan.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, you need to plan for it. He's like, get rid of it. He's like, get Jesse to get rid of it, don't go near it.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I can't. He's being watched. He could be... Yeah. He's like, well, you need to get rid of it as soon as possible then. It's plan A, just get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's
So
like, do
then-
you know a guy who can get rid of it? Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's like, what was it that Saul said? He's like, I'm not an RV removal or
Yeah.
destroy. Like, I can't remember what he said. Yeah. So there you go. But
Then obviously Walt finds out where the RV is. Turns up at, isn't it like Badger's cousin's?
yeah.
Yeah, it's Badger's cousin, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, because
So
he's
that's-
currently got... Jesse asked him to do upgrades on
Yeah.
it. So he asked him to do the beeper thing for the key,
Yeah.
because obviously that was a problem they had. Yeah. Badger's meanwhile talking about talking about making an air-powered car or something,
Yeah,
right?
a water-powered?
Water-powered car,
Yeah.
something like that, yeah.
Then Walt turns up and is like,
Skidding up crazily, yeah.
why is this out in the open?
What are you
Do you
doing?
not get that the DA is after us?
We
And
need to
then-
wipe it down, get it out of here. There's a
Yeah.
DA problem, and
We
the guy's
to
like, you
take
need
it
to go
the
now,
desert
get
and
out of here.
Burn it. Yeah, and then
He's
he's
like, no.
this is your problem as much as it's ours.
If I get taken down, we all get taken down.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's... No, so...
That's when he's like, I know a guy.
Yeah, Badger's cousin is the one who knows the guy.
Yeah.
I know, okay.
Because they say we're going to take it to the desert and burn it, and he's like...
It's like, I can completely eradicate it. I know how to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they sort out...
What
that.
about Jesse?
So,
What about him?
Yeah.
You
But
want to
then
hear something
Badger
weird?
Phones Jesse.
Yeah.
And tells him.
Jesse's like mad.
Yeah, and then you see him jump in the car and Hank's like, what? And you're like, oh,
Time to shine.
no.
It's all like escalating. It's so
Yeah.
good. Such a good sequence. All the way through to like the RV being destroyed and past that. I think it's
Yeah.
such a great... Yeah. So then they move it. Hank's following him and they turn up. Well, I think there's an in-between bit actually. We see the twins again.
Yes.
Won't give up their seat.
Nope, not even for a mum and a son.
Yeah. They don't even say anything.
No.
And then Gus is like, I'll sort this out. Because she's like, the manager's like, you need to leave,
Yeah.
this is for paying customers. And
I
then
thought
Gus
that.
comes over, he's like, what do you want?
Don't you know?
They actually talk.
Yeah, you know.
Crazy.
So it's sunset.
It's cool. So it's a code name, I guess, for a meeting.
They met at sunset.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they just walked out after that.
Yeah.
So I guess it must be like a way to... Maybe they've got a meeting point and just saying
I
sunset.
feel like
It's
that
oh, we'll meet
spot
there.
might have been the meeting point because he made the
Yeah.
comment of
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
North of here is my territory, so I feel like that could be like
I don't think he said north of here. I think he said north of the border. Because they're still all in... They're in Albuquerque. I'm presuming they didn't
I
go all
guess
the
so.
way down to the border. Yeah.
Okay.
So... Yeah. But anyway, Walt's paying the guy to destroy
Yeah.
the RV.
Does that make sure it's all gone, destroyed?
It's like, hey, it gets completely... It'd be like this big,
and then
yay
shipped
big.
off to
China.
to make it into chairs.
Yeah. Don't you worry about it. So... Yeah.
He's like, can I just take a moment?
Yeah.
And he goes in the RV.
He's looking around.
Yeah. I think he's
Looking at the
checking some
equipment.
paperwork.
Don't
and
know,
stuff,
yeah.
right?
He's just looking at what's there, I guess, looking at
Looked at the
equipment and
Funyuns.
stuff. Yep, and then Jesse comes barging in.
Yeah, and he's like, what are you doing here?
It's
And
like, this
then-
is as much mine as it is yours.
And then you just see the penny drop in Walter's
Yeah,
face. It's
yeah.
like, oh, God. Then he looks out the back window, then you
He's
see
here.
Hank's car, and he's like, he's here. It's like, oh,
Lock the door. Oh.
pulled all the curtains.
And then there's the little look around, looking at the windows, trying to open the door and all that. And then the hero to
I
save
like
the
the
day.
junkyard guy.
Yeah, he was very, very good.
This is private property.
Yeah.
And
You
he
can't
said-
be. You need a warrant.
Yeah,
He's
and
like
he's like, unless I've got cause.
probable cause, and it's like usually that applies to like vehicles.
Yeah, and he's like, these are wheels.
It's like, how do you know it works? Did you see it drive here?
It's actually registered as
It's
under
a
their home.
It's a domicile. It's a home. It's like, yeah. And then that's when they're still chatting away, and then is that when they find he talks about the bullet holes?
Yes.
Yeah. So he peels the tape. He's like, this is probably. I know a few judges that would say this is probable cause. The gun was fired from inside.
And then
Walter's
Walter's like,
how do you know? So like, say it. How do you know the bullet holes were there before the tape was removed? And I like the junkyard guy's like,
that's a good point.
It's like, oh, there's someone in there. Yeah.
And then he just says that, like, being harassed in his private.
Yeah, so this is the famous, like, I can't remember what, did Hank say something back to that first, though? Like,
You don't come out.
yeah, or something.
yeah.
Yeah, he's already said it'd be much worse for you if you don't come out and do this hard way. But yeah, then he's like, this is my old private domicile, and I will not be harassed.
Bitch!
Have you ever seen the video? There's a meme video of Frozen, and it's is it, I don't know if it's Elsa or whatever, singing at a door, and she's like,
Alright, do you want to build a snowman?
and it cuts to Jesse going, this is my own private domicile, I will not be harassed, bitch. Okay, bye. It's such a good video. It's so perfect, but yeah, it became a big meme. Yeah. I love how Jesse had to add the bitch on the end. It's the way he says it as well is perfect.
Then they talk about that they get a warrant, and they fine, they'll get a warrant. And then he sits in the car, and they're like,
it's like, I've waited this long, I can wait even longer.
Yeah,
and then
they're like,
Jesse's
"He's not
freaking
moving."
out, like, what can we do? We can just ram him. It's like,
Yeah.
no, shoot me in the head, shoot me in the head. It's like, have you got anything?
And Walt makes a phone call. Just so
We need your help. So yeah, my story is, so the call is, Hank gets a call from a police officer saying Marie's been in an accident, she's been airlifted or whatever, he needs to get to the hospital,
Don't know what the
situation. And then he zooms off.
Yeah.
So my story is, I think I've told you this before, I think.
Oh yeah, you can.
When I worked
obviously.
Yeah, when I worked in McDonald's, I like the phone. There was a phone call. Like, this was when I was just team member when I started, and the manager came over and said, "Your sister's on the phone. You got a phone call." So I answered it, and they spoke, and they was like, "Oh, Mum's in hospital. She's been in a car accident. You need to get home." And then I was like, "Oh," like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
I couldn't. It sounded similar to my sister. So then I was just like, I need to go. Got home, got a cab, got all the way home. There's my mum and dad just walking out. Well, my dad just walking outside the house. I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, what? I went inside and Mum's there. I still to this day have no idea who or why they did that.
Strange.
But I know the exact situation he's in. I've been
sudden,
it's the
unknowing and
it's just the sudden
out of control.
panic and
yeah.
So you just need to get there and do it, and like it's crazy.
But
so
we
I know
found out that the phone call was by Saul's receptionist.
Yeah, she's like, you need to pay me more. The Saul's like, oh my god, the shadiness of that as well, and it had to be Walt's idea because first of all, Saul doesn't know Marie.
Yeah, I guess so.
Must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how they after the car steams off, drives off. They just walk out of the RV, and then the guy just walks around the corner like. Oh.
Yeah. I love him getting to the hospital scene though. Complete muffled sound, him shouting and like, what's going on? And then you can hear the ringing quite clear, and then he picks up and it's cut. Hey, how you doing? Just checking in. It's like, you okay? Yeah. He's like, and then he's sudden realization. You see the anger and the.
Yeah, I imagine the next episode will be him going back to that junkyard.
Oh, he's gone though.
Yeah.
It's crushed. It's gone.
We saw it all crushed up.
Yeah.
They were watching it.
Yeah.
With tears running down their face.
What's Jesse gonna do? He's not got the RV anymore.
No, that's the other problem, isn't it?
I'd say Walt kind of owes him, but I don't know. It's not. I feel like it's all like I said, it all kind of stems from Jesse giving. But I mean, Walt doesn't know this. Jesse giving that meth to the gas station, like
yes,
because that's what then led him to see the RV, to them search.
But I
RVs.
do think Walt.
Yeah.
I think Jesse needs to take a step back, and I think Walt's going to say that to him, like, Hank is on your case.
Yeah.
You need to wipe all ties of drugs for a while.
Yeah, lay low, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Hank's going to be following. Hank's going to be annoyed because I can tell you now that he'll take him into questioning, and Jesse will be like, I don't own an RV.
Yeah.
Like, you've got no record of me owning an RV. What
yeah.
RV you talking? It's just going to...
Because he didn't even see him there, he just heard a voice. So it was like, yeah.
So,
but
he's now going to have no proof that he's going to be on Jesse, because he knows.
He
knows, but nobody else knows.
I feel Hank is going to have much bigger problems considering the last scene.
Yes.
So the last scene, Gus turning up to the desert.
Yeah, sunset.
Meeting the twins. It's like...
You're not going to kill Walt while he's working
I need him. It's like, we've waited long enough.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you want him because... Tuco's
to revenge
dead.
Tuco, yeah.
But as I recall, he's not the one who pulled the trigger.
No.
There was another man.
Is that DAA?
It's like, we can't. DAA's off the book. We cannot. And he's like...
No, mine.
Then he was like, my territory's north of the border. I say it's allowed.
Yeah.
His name is Hank Schrader. And you can... Hopefully his death will appease you.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the end of the episode. Yeah, craziness. This show, like, I think, like, it's one of those shows, like, it's the same kind of with Mr. Robot as well. There's very slow paced, like, building of characters and the world and stuff. But it all, like, when it gets to bits like this, I feel like it all, like, that slow pace,
comes together.
It pays off so goddamn well. I feel this is where I'm gonna maybe get a bit of, I've never watched Game of Thrones. But from I've watched the final season and the first ever episode, and that's it. But from what I hear,
so a lot happens in between.
Yeah. Well, my point being though is, from what I hear, is the last season was very rushed.
Yeah.
And the way the books are written and the way it started off is it was very slow paced, and it built up those characters in the world, and then they kind of just threw that all to the side and rushed to the end.
Yeah.
Where they were given like an extra few seasons, they could have done it, but they didn't. So. I'm glad we get shows like this where it's a complete story and they took their time. Same with Mr. Robot, it's a complete story. They got the seasons they wanted, and it's, So, I love it. It makes those big moments even more worth it, I think, sometimes. Because if it's all constant drug making and chaos and drug deals, it gets a bit much. And you're like, oh, this is cool, but...
There's more to life than drugs.
Yeah.
Remember that,
You need the highs and lows, you know, so... And I'm not saying the slow paced character building bits are lows, because they're still very well written and very good, and all the acting and the writing and the filmmaking is great, and sound design and everything. Sorry, I'm just gushing. But yeah, are you still enjoying it? Because when we first started the channel and stuff, you really wanted to watch more Breaking Bad. How are you, like, comparing to our other shows? Are you still wanting to see more of this?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. So, yeah, we're getting there.
Mr. Robot is enticing me a lot more at the moment.
Oh, it's just insanity,
because Mr. Robot is just...
Yeah. I mean, we're at the point... Sorry to talk about a different show, but we're at the point in that show where I don't remember what happened, and I'm like...
I like Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's really good.
Hell yeah.
But, like, you said, like, how's it going with the others? I'm just like, Mr. Robot at the moment. I'm just like, what?
I think the advantage of Mr. Robot and Person of Interest at the moment, because even Person of Interest for me is, like, heating up, it's because they're getting to the end of their seasons, where we're mid-season at the moment for this. So it's
we're at that plateau bit of season
different.
while it's story in before it.
Yeah, so there we go. But we've got, I think there's 13, was it, episodes in this season? I believe. That's not that. How do I get out of here? Let me out. Get me out of here. When it loads. Let's take it. Oh, Paddington 2 is on. I didn't know it was on there. I've never seen it. So there are 13. Oh, yeah, there's 13 in season 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is 16. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so we're... Oh, shoot. We're not quite halfway, but we're getting there. Kind of halfway, because... So, there we go. But we'll be back for episode 7 next cycle. Looking forward to it. I'm shocked. Hopefully, what do you want to see from next time? I guess we'll get into that at the beginning, but I guess
do you know what
the twins.
character we didn't see in this episode?
What character?
Who didn't we see?
Pop Pop.
We don't very often see him.
We see him sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered who you were talking about.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him for a few, have we?
I think we saw him last time. Yeah, I think we did. Yeah. Who?
Holly.
What?
Holly.
Holly. I thought you said Ollie. I was like, that's Mr. Robot.
It's Holly.
Holly. I mean, not exactly the most important character.
No, it just seems that Walt at the moment cares more for Walt than his daughter, you know.
I guess, but, you know.
It's not really bonding.
There's more of a understand, like Walt Jr. will understand what's happening. Holly does not have a clue what's going on.
Oh, she'll know this was face her for the rest of her life.
She's the one who's going to crack the case. She's like, I saw the money in the walls. He was showing me it. There we go. Anyway, we'll be back for episode 7 next
She'll go
time.
into the same vocation, she will.
Yeah. Right, there we go. We'll be back. But otherwise, next is a triple bill of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The season finale of season 4 is next. We've already watched that. But that's next. And then season 5. We're getting there. Cool. Thank you very much again for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.